Looks like we are starting the recording now. So welcome everyone. And just to catch everyone up, we're starting with the law of polarity, and essentially the opposites are not real. Everything's on a spectrum, like hot and cold. It's different speeds of vibration. And so what we're talking about here now is how to dissolve looking at things as right or wrong, good or bad. How many of you have thought something was going to be the best thing ever, and then it ended up being the worst thing ever? It could be a relationship, right? Like when I was trying to manifest, which is for my ego, my first relationship, it ended up seeming like the most beautiful thing of my life, and then ended up being someone that was playing out all these narcissistic patterns that I didn't resolve in childhood, right? So, and the opposite is true, right? Sometimes we think, oh, this is the worst thing that happened to me. And looking back, we're like, thank God. Thank God this happened to me. I really needed that. And so when we let go of that judgment and that binary thinking, because we don't really know, and we just humble ourselves because the mind is just trying to interpret things, we open up our heart to discernment. We can see in a much greater way. So it's letting go of labels to see the deeper truth. Now, for me, going on this healing journey for a decade and a half and trying to fix myself, heal myself, even the paradigm of healing, what happened was I was getting all these transformations, but I was also getting even more stuck, like I was in quicksand, because I was also manifesting that I'm not healed. So why is it so important to dissolve these polarities and just seeing it that way? Because it's all one, actually, right? We don't have to attach anymore or fight, because life is an automated journey. The more we surrender, it's all divinely guided for you. It's the ultimate game, right? And so we're going to be working on surrendering today, which is the ultimate cheat code of reality. And surrender is essentially letting go and accepting what is in the moment and just being present and trusting that we don't have to put the gas pedal on while the brakes are on. And actually, if we just start to relax our nervous system and our biology, miracles start to happen. So let's take a moment and take a deep breath here. And let's just feel our body and see if there's a part of our body that just needs a reminder that we're safe and that we can relax. There might be a part of your biology, usually a younger aspect of you, that's been rushing or that's in a panic. And we're so used to it, we don't even recognize it anymore. That's like, I need to be somewhere else, right? I'm like, time is running out. I'm out of money, or I'm dealing with health issues, right? And that younger part wants to just kind of absorb and get the answer from this information. Yet it's actually the brake system. If we actually let that part go, because that's what's been running much of your life, if we actually relax that part of you, you can actually receive so much more, because you are not that little girl or boy. You are not that imprint or block. You are nothing less than the infinite, eternal awareness. And so we're going to go on a journey to remember that. We're going to go explore how to dissolve these imprints and return to that state of innocence and that state of being limitless. Because once we dissolve space and time and all of these constructs, we can instantly shift timelines. We can instantly choose a new vibration, a new perspective. Now, they've done studies with quantum physics where you change something, it actually can change the past, which can change the future. They've done studies where just by changing the way we look at something, matter changes, because matter is really just waves. We're all just in an infinite ocean of frequency, and we're all one with it. And so when we remember and awaken, what happens is these miracles unfold. And so today, I'm just going to be guiding you to shift your perspective basically a little bit, to look over here or there. And you are the one that can step through that door and connect deeper with the divine. This is really just a date with you and the divine today? So on my journey, I studied with many masters. And one of them was a master that basically heads of state and royalty fly in to see. He has abilities that include materializing things out of thin air. He actually had me stay in a cave overnight, and it was filled with giant wolf-eating spiders and cobras and spirits. And it was really scary. But it really helped initiate me and face my fears. And these are some of the inscriptions outside the cave from the Golden Age. And essentially, just coming out of the cave there, that's me on the right, he materialized the crystal out of thin air. And obviously, we don't want to attach to superpowers. Um, it's really just why I'm bringing it up is to teach you another quality that you want to integrate for today. I actually studied with another old woman that had materialization abilities, and she materialized this honey. And as soon as I took a bite of it, it felt like I was on DMT and instantly started moving into these mantras, and like millions of little sparkles lit me up and just woke me up from a dream. And I'm like, wow, how is this possible? And so she told me, okay, here's the first step in order to materialize something. And this is for anything in life, right? She called it stay at 12 o'clock. So if you imagine a clock, you're going to be right here. You don't want to attach to something. You don't want to have aversion to something either and resist it. And you want to do your best to not be puppeted by life and stay in the director's chair, because everything is working for your benefit. So essentially, we want to be in this state of effortlessness, non-resistance. Just like this Indian master that I train with, whose only meditation that all the top people in the world go to him for is they just sit and surrender. And it's just a practice of just seeing where we're still trying to effort, which is just the ego. It's its job. And just by being aware of it and sitting, it just automatically starts to unfold and relax. We're just softening into our natural state. And a big part of this is harnessing that non-dual perspective, right? The truth is, look, I've been experiencing the craziest levels of abuse. I actually had this famous healer years ago who was in the 70s say, "You're the most traumatized person I've ever met." I wish he didn't say that at the time. That's not really helpful. But that's just an example of several people that are like, wow, like I went through so much trauma, every type of trauma, from emotional, physical abuse to just really intense situations, car chases, you know, things like guns pointed to my head where I was like, I'm about to die, and they just accumulated over time. And I got into my victim state, and I was like, why does this keep happening to me? There must be something wrong with me. But looking back, when I was a child, when I was a little boy, I was so connected to God, and it showed me when you're older, you're going to be reminding people of things with thousands of people listening at a time. And it was hard to believe, but it was this knowing. And this is part of it today, right? There are so many people listening around the world. And it also showed me that I'm going to be doing this for leaders of the world. And so, as hard as that was to understand at that time, for my specific mission, every single thing that happened to me was an initiation. It was there to teach me and initiate me and forge me into who I am today. And that really is true for everyone. And so, this is about really alchemizing our perspective and realizing that the divine works in strange ways, and that everything here in this life is here to initiate us. And when we let go of that victim consciousness and we give it back to God, so to speak, when we ask ourselves, okay, what is the gift in this, right? What is this trying to teach us? We shift out of that lens of victimhood and blaming, and through the law of correspondence, we learn the lesson, and miracles happen. Then we can clear the pattern. And this is what we're going to be doing today in a deeper way. Another master that I met here in Java, I was in a very difficult time in my life. And again, when you're in difficult times, sometimes we need reminders. And another one, this is someone who, heads of state are begging, like, please be my advisor. This guy, when he was younger, he actually, there was this bell, there was this statue that no one was supposed to touch because it was very holy. And then one day he just like went up, climbed on top of it and sat on it, and he got transported to a different realm, which he says is the God realm. And he was gifted a bell and brought it back with him. So crazy story for some of us, but essentially he started playing this bell and it clears energy like nothing I've experienced. So I'm actually going to be playing this recording of this bell for part of the meditation here to really cleanse our energy field. And here at this waterfall, we did a cleansing ritual. And he said, I've never seen this before, but the waterfall stopped flowing for a few seconds when you arrived. And so for me, it was, as crazy as it sounded, my trauma, my story was so intense that was what I needed to hear. Just like, okay, this is a miracle for me to keep going, right? And I'm curious here, who here, when they've been at their wit's end, I'd love to hear in the chat, has experienced a miracle, right? That has reminded you to keep going, right? Put miracle if that has been you. And if you're ready for more, yes, I feel it. And so we're going to be playing that soundtrack, and we actually have a variety of rare frequency technologies. My friend, Dr. Jeffrey Thompson, I believe he's the #1 sound healing engineer in the world, that he's been doing this for so many decades. He's actually done studies and discovered new brainwaves. And so we're also going to be using epsilon brainwave technology, which is why you want to listen with headphones or earbuds. And this is a very slow brainwave that in just 15 minutes of listening to it, they did a study, increases your precognitive abilities 373%. Wow. So that means you're going to be able to dissolve these constructs that we're stuck in and keep looping the same thing, right, in this duality, and pull in clarity, pull in information to help you shift timelines. It also helps you with manifestation. And so we have a lot of help today. And we're also going to be calling in some divine forces and angels. And it's totally up to you what you feel safe with, right? You're going to be in charge of who you let in. I recommend you allow in all the beings that serve your highest good. It could be your ancestors, it could be angels, it could be your spirit guides, it could be whatever you feel connected with, because by the law of free will, they're waiting to support you for you to say yes, to make that agreement, right? So if you're open to all of the support here today that serves your highest good, say yes. And let the miracles begin. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be clearing a lot of different levels of imprints. And the reason most of us here, I know for decades, have been trying to clear some of these, and they're not really budging. And let me explain why. A big part of it is that law of polarity, right? That we're attached to one of the poles. And so I'm going to take you through a trance state with these frequencies and using these divine forces and these protocols that I've learned and came through in meditation to really go to the very root of it and dissolve it. And for example, some people don't touch the karmic layer. And sometimes you want to go to a past life. So you might get a memory of a past life. And if you don't, that's okay. You don't need to remember it to clear it. But I open up that field for some people to get that understanding. Because once you learn the lesson, then the karma is cleared. And you learn the lesson not from the mind as much as your heart, right? From that field of love and compassion. And so we're going to be really opening our hearts in this meditation to rapidly dissolve these imprints. And then we have a bonus activation with Gabriel in a couple days that I highly recommend you come to. We're going to focus on the gestational and the nervous system, because that's a big piece of it, right? Of actually regulating our biology, because that's so much of it is our nervous system never got that information growing up. our parents or community didn't do a lot of this work, so it wasn't filtered and it came to us. And so we're clearing things not just from this lifetime and energy we picked up, but from our lineage and from other lifetimes. And it seems daunting, but it actually can be fun and it can be playful when we realize, okay, this is also a game, right? This is divinely orchestrated, and let's just shift our perspective and dive into it and see what happens, right? And so I invite you to just put on that like game on energy and get excited, because this can actually be a lot of fun. So one of the keys here is, like I mentioned, surrender. So allowing a higher power beyond your identity of who you think you are to support you, because the more you allow that, the more miracles will happen. And another piece of it is you might need to scream or laugh or cry or move. So your body's going to be releasing a lot. In order to surrender deeper, you don't want to hold on like this. So make sure when you're meditating, at least, if not now, uncross your legs and arms, let the energy flow from head to toe, and feel safe to just express in whatever way you want. If you need to scream, you can have a pillow next to you and scream. If you don't want to freak out your kids in the other room, most people at least have some type of shaking or emotional response at different times, and there's no right or wrong, right? Some of you might get it later, right? It might come later in the day or tomorrow. So we want to not attach or have expectations. I'm just kind of setting the frame so that whatever happens will be unlocked, right? And a big part of it is we're going to be activating your life force energy, some call Kundalini, so that we can really unlock that flow of divine life force. And so you might feel all sorts of energies move, and we want to just allow that to happen, because the more you unblock yourself, you're taking the brakes off, the more your psychic faculties will come on, the more clarity you'll get, and the more you'll be able to kind of shift these imprints and move away from that old identity. So we're not going to attach to a specific outcome, right? Even if you clear 25% of your blocks today, that's amazing, right? So all these protocols, some of them will have profound effects for you. Some of them you might not feel anything, or you might get distracted for a minute. Don't worry, it's not a linear process. We're going to be taking it through different angles. And your job is just to do your best to be present and breathe and trust, right? So let's just go into the false identity for a minute, because all of our labels and imprints and the stories that happen to us and the meaning we give those stories, it shifts into this identity. You know, for me, it felt like, okay, I'm unworthy, I'm unlovable, I'm sick, there's something wrong with me, I need to heal myself. And I spent so many years in that phase creating more of that paradigm for me. And so it's a snowball effect, and it's part of how we learn here on Earth. And so you can read here a little bit of this example, but essentially we're going to be dissolving that identity. You can think of it like a cocoon. And the way to dissolve it is not through forcing it, because trust me, I've tried, right? It's basically a giant wall that we've started to build up, trying to protect us from life. And who here has felt like they've just had this wall built up, right? Type in wall if you've experienced that. It's this artifice that's not really us, right? Yeah, it's pretty much all of us. It's an automatic compensation process. Now, if you're a caterpillar in a cocoon, what happens if you prematurely try to break out of that cocoon? You're not going to survive, right? And so if you're here today, if you're listening to this now, that means you're ready, right? And let's let go of all the other times you think that you failed, or the judgments of it, because you are ready now for what's meant to happen. And the way to become that butterfly is to liquefy and become those imaginal cells, those cells that are they're realizing, I'm actually not the caterpillar anymore. So we're going to surrender, and we're going to realize that our identity isn't real. And as soon as we see that, it's dissolving on its own. It's an automated process, and that's going to help grow your wings, so to speak, right? So we're going to have compassion for the cocoon. We're just going to love the cocoon and thank it and remind it that its job is done, that the war is over. And through that process, it allows this liberation to happen. Now, for me, I was on the spiritual path and I was fighting the cocoon, and I realized that I was trying to run before I could walk. And it was humbling because for me, like I said, I had an extreme case. Couldn't even make eye contact. I couldn't connect with people. Yet I was also an old soul that knew inside that I was meant to do these great things. And so we also have something called the law of rhythm, right? There's a sway, there's an ebb and flow to life. And we're honoring whatever that ebb and flow is right now, right? So we're just surfing with the tide. We're going to surrender to what the divine has in store right now. Yet we're in a very potent astrological period right now where we're all meant to expand and really align now that we've already cleared in the last few years a lot of the things that were not in alignment, sometimes in very intense ways, right? Who here has had a pretty intense last year? I sure have. It's been a lot of shedding, right? It's been intense, and now is the time for that grace, right? Now is the time to really, we can laugh about it even because the astrology is on our side, and we're here to really awaken to a more beautiful world that exists in our hearts. Yep, I'm feeling that. So for me, I had to go through another wave of getting mold poisoning and having people steal money and betrayals and breakups and all these things all at once. And I'm like, oh my God, why is this happening? And I realized that I was still attached to that law of polarity and not actually integrating it. And when I really stopped trying to manifest and stopped trying to actually change the external reality in any way and just humble myself to just, okay, moment by moment, what am I seeing? How am I integrating my divine perspective? And just letting my body and my intuition guide me in an even deeper way. Like, what am I meant to do today? Right? Then that's when my life really transformed. And today it's an honor to be able, you know, every day is like an adventure for me. And it's crazy saying that because my whole life until recently has been such a hardship, right? It's been a series of 1,000 insane dark nights of the soul. And I'm flying around the world now with world leaders and technologies that I didn't even know existed, and being able to share my gifts and channel them and be supported and gifted. You know, just in the past few months, I was gifted $160,000 in medical and healing things to now say, oh, I'm finally healthy because I was not physically healthy my whole life. I had so many health issues, and I spent all my money, went into debt to try to heal instead of really looking and surrendering to the deeper lesson. And as soon as I surrendered, everything just came to me without even paying anything. And now I am healthy for the first time since maybe I was 3 or 4 years old. And so this is an example of how when we really surrender and we just listen, the universe, the divine comes in because we're ready to actually receive. We're, we're, we're with one hand trying to pull something, and with the other hand, we're trying to push it away. But the hand that's pushing it away, the subconscious, is so much more powerful than the conscious mind. And so today we're going to be going in the subconscious to relax that hand and that wall to receive what we've been praying for that's already here. It's just waiting for us to actually receive it in a deeper way. If you feel you're unworthy, if you feel you shouldn't have it or don't deserve it, that's that hand pushing it away. We're going to just bring more awareness to it to realize that's not real. As soon as you actually realize it's not real, it dissolves, and the floodgates of abundance and miracles can come in. So I'm truly honored that we're here today to experience that together. So we're going to start in just a few minutes. And part of our meditation is we're going to dissolve these constructs of space and time, that false identity. We're going to stop going from pole to pole and realize that everything's a vibration. So we're going to be guided with special frequencies and with divine helpers to awaken as much as we can. And as we do this, miracles happen, right? When we're in this state, things that could take 20 years or not at all can happen in a few minutes, just like that. And so we're going to be doing everything here today, not from the old identity, but from our eternal, infinite awareness, which is love. And once we get in that state, miracles happen. So I'm going to be guiding you through this. There's nothing you need to understand right now. I'm just planting the seeds. And we're going to be doing an alchemical process to let that divine energy reveal the very root of that core imprint that you have, that if you dissolve, will give you the best results, will transform your life. We're going to recode it, and then we're going to integrate it back and seal it in so that our nervous system and our physical body anchors that in. So it's reprogramming us on the deepest level. And so I'm going to ask you questions sometimes, and you might get an intuitive answer. You might get a memory. And there are different psychic faculties that we all have. Some of us will just get a feeling, right? So I'll say, feel where is it in your body, and you'll feel where it is, right? Just trust yourself. And some of you might get visions. Some of you might get messages. But if you don't, that's okay. You don't need to receive any specific psychic information for this to work, because it's just about you loving and seeing that part of yourself in a new way. So I'm going to open it up for you to sometimes get memories. You might even connect with a loved one, right? Many things can happen or not happen. Your job is to what? Not attach, let go of expectations, and just trust whatever is meant to happen. Just by putting your awareness on it, it's going to shift. And the deeper you go, you might start activating more of the spectrum of psychic abilities as you go on the spiritual journey. So remember, don't attach whether or not you get a message or a vision. Just do your best. You can ask again if you want to give it another shot, ask in a different way. And then you're just like a child. You're just going to relax and be curious and trust whatever comes first. It could be a symbol, it could be a memory, it could be a few words, right? And it's okay if you go into a trance state and fall asleep for a few minutes or get distracted. Sometimes that just needs to happen to defrag your brain, or to just kind of shut down the conscious mind so that the deeper healings and transmissions of energy can take place. And this is recorded, so you can always listen to it again. And finally, again, intense things may happen. To most people, they do. Just allow yourself to just fully breathe and listen to the instructions and just trust, because the whole issue you have problems is because we're holding on to something. Everything's moving. And so there is no such thing as a problem when you align with these universal laws and you just let things move, okay? So if you're feeling something intense, feel it. When you fully feel it, you heal it, and breathe and allow your body to express. And it's just a wave. It's going to shift very quickly with these different technologies and frequencies. So just really allowing yourself to surrender. I'm going to keep reminding you. And then at the end of this meditation, you're going to have a mirror that you're going to look at and stay looking at it without breaking eye contact. You're just going to open your eyes when I tell you to and look at this mirror. If you don't have a small one in front of you, you can gently walk up slowly to a mirror in your house somewhere while listening to me. And we'll be doing this final exercise before grounding back in. And then we'll have a short integration and Q&A. All right. So you may want to stay seated, but most people have a better experience laying down, because we're going to go very deep and move a lot of energy. So I recommend laying down. Unless you're very tired, then splash some water on your face. You can stay seated up. Just be as comfortable as you can. And we're going to take a minute to just set our space up and get started, closing your eyes, and we'll begin here in just a moment. Go ahead and close your eyes. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. Just let everything go. We're going to shift gears now out of thinking and slow down our brain waves by just feeling our physical body start to relax. Start to take some nice deep breaths in through the nose, filling up your whole belly and chest. And exhale out of the mouth, letting go of all tension. Let's take a nice deep breath in and make a sigh this time. Use your voice to relax and let go of any tension in your body. I want you to imagine a golden star of divine energy floating towards you, starting to stream a river of golden light from the top of your head, opening your crown chakra and streaming into your third eye, cleansing your mind and flowing down into your throat. Let's take one more deep breath and make a sound, just opening our voice. Letting that golden light trickle down into our hearts, starting to open our hearts deeper, remembering that we are safe to love. Love is our protection. See if you can take a moment and smile and feel the love you have for someone in your life. And now breathe back in the love they have for you, receiving that love into your heart, letting it open. And one more nice sound. And letting this divine golden light move down into our solar plexus. Wherever this light touches, instantly aligns, opens you to the divine. Taking a moment to set your intention to surrender to divine will, to your higher self. Starting to feel that divine force shifting your frequency. Your breathing might start to slow down, your eyes might start to flutter. These are all just signs that you're entering a deeper state of trance where your ego, your limitations can just temporarily sleep and your spirit can awaken. Letting that energy move down into your belly, activating your power, charging your battery so that you can journey and awaken in even deeper ways. And finally, to the root. Let's take a moment to remind you that you are so safe, that you're here for a reason, and that you are surrounded by love. Letting that energy start to flow down your legs now into the earth, through your feet, pulling with it any negative energies and stress, anchoring you deep to the earth. Feeling the core of the earthly mother who gave you your body, this life experience. Echo back her love for you, up through your feet, feeling waves of love and earthly grounding, nurturing energy move up your legs, into your pelvis, into your belly, up into your heart, and all the way up to the top of your head, overflowing out of your crown like a fountain, forming a field of protection around you, filtering out any energies that are not for your highest good. And sealing a beautiful silvery egg of protection around your entire body and energy system, as above, so below. Let's seal that energy field in with one more sound, taking a deep breath. Oh. And now I invite you to take a moment to call in your divine support team, your ancestors, your angels, your guides, any divine beings of your choice that serve your highest good. We invite you into the space and a circle around you. As they start to gently place their hands on your body, softening any last place of tension, fully protecting you, and dropping you deeper into a state of peace where you can start to journey and travel to receive miracles and clarity. Just take a deep breath and feel that energy flooding every cell of your body with light. And take a moment to just soften and receive it deeper. There is no limit to how deep we can surrender. So see if you can just relax and smile just a little bit, which opens the crown of the head, that divine energy flowing through your spine, slowing everything down. There we go. Just accepting what is, embracing yourself with love, and taking a moment to feel gratitude. You can place a hand on your body and say, thank you. I'm doing this for you. I love you. Let this divine energy show you the root imprint or block that you're ready to transform in your body. Start to feel your body and feel, where is that density, that block? Where do you feel that the most? Choose one spot in your body now. Follow that energy as the divine will take you to the very root of this imprint. You might get a memory or a message. Trust whatever comes up now. If you received a memory, look around and find out what happened and what meaning did you give that experience about yourself. And if you're not getting a memory, try asking that younger part of you, what do you need in order to be at peace again? And listen. Now, whether or not you got a memory, I want you to take a step back. Remember that you are an infinite awareness who's lived many lifetimes. And let your spirit embrace that younger part of you that had this imprint, whatever it is. What do you want to say to that younger part of you so that they remember who they are and let this go? Take a moment and channel from your heart and speak directly a message to this part of you. Remind that part of you that your memory was erased. You didn't know what was real. But so many imprints were placed into you for many different ways. Remember that you're truly innocent and that this was a lesson. And if this memory involves someone that hurt you, take a moment to look at them. Or if you need to forgive yourself, look deeper within you. And whoever you're guided to forgive, see them as a child that also got hurt and imprinted, that never got to fully grow up at that time, passing on lifetimes of hardships. See them as a little child. Can you forgive that child? What is the gift? How did this reorient your path to get you here, to help you awaken? Let it be shown to you. What is the deeper gift from this experience? Now let's call in your angels and guides to help fully dissolve this imprint by disidentifying from it. Realize it's just a lesson and it has nothing to do with who you really are. You've lived many lifetimes in many scenarios. So take a step back, love and forgive this experience. And you can tell that younger part of you, it's safe to let go. The war is over. Let that younger part of you feel that you're an adult now. As you recommit to keeping it safe, to loving that part of you, you can say, I'm sorry for what happened. Please forgive me. I'm here now. I love you. Take some deep breaths now, in and out of the mouth. Deep breath in through the mouth, and let it go. We're going to dissolve this imprint together as you breathe and just love what is with your heart. Opening your heart more on the inhale and exhaling that love out to your whole body. By the power of the divine forces, clearing all imprints, all energies, contracts, and cords that no longer serve your highest good on all timelines and dimensions now. Take a deep breath. Just see how it feels now from 1 to 10. Is there anything left of that imprint? Give it a number. I'll take a few more breaths, surrendering the rest of it to the divine, seeing it through divine eyes. As soon as we shift to that divine perspective, it all dissolves. Take a deep breath and make a sound. Release it with your voice. Shake it out. Move your body if you need to. And now just place your hand on that part of your body if you'd like and send it love. Just honoring it for the journey it's been on. Thanking it. And now we're going to go deeper. We're going to journey to see if there's a past life that's even deeper, or if this feels clear, then you can let your body show you another block or imprint. So just feel in your body. Do you want to go deeper into this or shift to another spot in your body? Let your body guide you. So take a breath into whatever you're feeling. Take a nice deep breath and make a sigh. And let the angels take you back in time even deeper to the root of any karmic block that you're ready to transform. Where do you feel it in your body? Follow that feeling like you're diving down a river. Let it take you back. Perhaps you'll see a different lifetime. You might just have a feeling. Just embrace whatever starts to come up now. Start to look around. What do you sense or feel? Where are you? When did this begin? What happened? Perhaps someone walks up to you and tells you and shows you, what is the lesson here? What do I need to see or remember? Listen. Take a deep breath. Just love whatever you're feeling or seeing. Even if it's just a feeling, put it into your heart. Have compassion for this part of you, the journey it's gone through. Take a deep breath in through the mouth, breathing into the heart, embracing it. Exhaling out of the mouth, any tension. A little faster, deep inhale, and exhale. Deeply in through the mouth, and out. As you breathe, you're flossing away the imprint with love by saying thank you. Thank you for teaching me. I recommit to myself. I recommit to the divine. Deep breaths. We're almost there. Get ready to hold your breath as you fully commit to yourself, to recommit to this moment, to love, accept all that is. Get a deep breath in, suck in a little bit more air. Hold your breath as long as you can. Tighten your fists, tighten your body, tighten your face. Every part of you, tighten, 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 really tighter. Put all of your focus on your heart. Commanding your heart to open and become one with all that is. Remembering that you are so much more than your body. Choosing to merge, return home to the oneness that is your natural state. Surrender to the feeling. You're stronger than you think. And now completely relax. Completely let go. And just feel. Just accept whatever you're feeling.
Hari
surrendering to the love in your heart, softening and letting go. You are embraced by the divine. It's time to remember who you truly are. You are innocent. Everything that happened is just a lesson. It has nothing to do with who you truly are. What does it feel like to be innocent and pure? Breathe that feeling in. That is who you are. The illusion of sin is gone. For you can do no wrong in the eyes of God. It's time to reclaim your innocence. Remember how beautiful you truly are. Because of the imprints of our parents or authority figures, we sometimes block the true love of God. And so it's time to open back up to that fully. And there's a very powerful mantra that can do that for you now, if you choose to repeat it. So imagine you're speaking directly to the divine and speak out loud the following words. I'm sorry for not recognizing your love and divine orchestration in my life. Let's focus on one situation you're having trouble dealing with now. And let's say that again. I'm sorry for not recognizing your love and divine orchestration in this situation. Take a deep breath and feel that. And one final time to seal it in and say it out loud. I'm sorry for not recognizing your love and divine orchestration in this moment. Take a deep breath as you return deeper to the divine perspective. The kingdom of the divine is in you. It was just a dream. And now is the time to awaken. Remember your why you're here. And love yourself. When you love yourself, you love the world. Let's take one deep breath and make a sigh. Ah. We're going to shift frequencies now. Unfold your lotus of awakening deeper. Feeling your body as a set of vibrations. Remembering that everything is just vibration. Just accepting and feeling your body. And see if you can start to feel the waves of energy around you, what we call air and sound, with your heart. See if you can feel the space of your room with your heart. And as you remember that you are everything, it just automatically unfolds. That feeling of oneness beyond your house, through the rivers and trees, and the birds and the bees. Can you feel them in your heart? Just let them come to you. There's nothing to do. Just soften deeper and deeper into this moment. Fully relaxing, deeper and deeper, reminding ourselves that we're safe to just be. There's nothing to do, there's nothing to change. Smile and relax, that's it. Just feeling our connection to the universe. Who is the one experiencing this love? Take a step back, behind the mask, and put your awareness on the witness, the eternal one that is you. For you will never die. You have gone through many lifetimes to get here. Take a moment to honor yourself and feel that noble, ancient spirit that is you. Experiencing the oneness, unfolding your wings. Let the frequencies take you now. as that pure infinite awareness. Observe that false identity, that mask that you thought was you. And see now that it isn't actually real. It doesn't actually exist. It's just your imagination. It's just a story. Staying in that divine presence. Nice and easy, slowing down our breath now. Just watching that mask dissolve before our eyes. The help of our angels, cleansing illusions. Just softening into it, just letting it happen. Just relaxing and knowing that you are an infinite and eternal awareness. Surrendering to the game, this divine school of life. As we transmit some frequencies now from your angels and guides, touching the top of your head. Just surrender now. Follow each moment. Stay with each moment. Soften, smile, enjoy every breath. Expanding into freedom. Whatever you're feeling that's dense, give it to the divine. Just embrace it, love it, feel it, and exhale it to God. Let your body move if it needs to. Let the energy take you. Let it happen. And we're going to start to breathe again. Deep breaths in through the mouth, filling up your back, your belly, whole body. And exhale out of the mouth. Release. In through the mouth. Breathing in the infinite field of intelligence. The divine ether. Cleansing your soul, all imprints. Exhaling them out. Becoming one with your breath, becoming one with life. Let your body move. It needs to. Allow it to happen. Any part of your body that's stuck. of it. Give it to God. There is no shame. There is no guilt. You are innocent. Remember who you are. Breathe it out. Deep breaths. Go faster. In and out. In and out. Playful out. Remember why you're here. Stay with the breath. Let it free you. You can do this. Getting ready to hold your breath in 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep breath. Hold your breath. Second, a little more air. Tighten the root of your spine, your pelvis. Move the energy up to your heart, to your throat, to your third eye, to your crown. And roll your eyes up and focus a few inches above your head as you hold your breath. Keep holding your breath and focus a few inches above the top of your head is the 8th chakra. The portal to your higher self, opening like a star, flooding you with light. Focus up there, look at it, stay focused. Let it open fully. Surrender to it. Stay with it. Surrender now, relax. Fully let go. A nice deep breath. Make a sound. Ah. Let's make a deeper sound from the very root of your being, nice and primal. Activate, let it out. Ah. Even deeper, even stronger. One more time. Free your voice. Ah. Let's receive this next wave of purification with the bell from the realm of the gods. Let it ring away all that isn't you. Take some nice deep breaths. In through the nose now, all the way in, and out through the mouth. Deep breaths. Let it out. And take a deep breath together and make a sigh. Release it with the voice. Ah. Just fully relax, fully let go. And let's just start to feel the shifts in our bodies. We gently ground back in to our biologies, feeling our feet, feeling our legs, feeling gratitude for this temple where we get to experience life that's been doing its best. And just feeling all of our body at the same time. How does that feel in this transition of imaginal cells, growing wings? Take a deep moment, take a deep breath, just loving yourself, feeling gratitude for this journey. As we prepare to shift to our mirror exercise in just a moment. So if you have a mirror next to you, you can gently start to sit up and position yourself to look in the mirror, or walk to a mirror. And just take a moment now to get settled. And when you're ready now, go ahead and open your eyes and just look directly in the mirror without looking away. Look directly into your own eyes. And take a moment to say, I love you. I'm sorry for the times I haven't been there. Please forgive me. I'm here now. I've returned to love you and trust you and listen. Now take a minute and channel some words from your own heart. Speak out loud directly while looking into your own eyes. What does your heart really want to say to yourself? Keep looking into your eyes and tell yourself something you love about yourself. What do you love about yourself? And take a deep breath and make a sigh. Ah. And now we're going to clear any last blocks between you and yourself, fully reconnecting you. Keep your eyes looking directly into the eyes in the mirror with love. Take some deep breaths. Collect yourself. Find your center. Repeat these words. I hereby declare, by divine will, that all energies, entities, beliefs, contracts, and cords in or around my body, mind, or spirit throughout all lifetimes and dimensions that no longer serve my highest good, to be bound and released back to God with pure love throughout space and time. So it is done. So it is done. So it is done. Good. I'll take a deep breath. You can close your eyes again, make a sound, move your body. Let it all go. Any last energies, release them from your body.
Namah Shivaya. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
Shake it out.
Namah Shivaya. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Namah Shivaya.
And just gently find your comfortable space seated. Take a minute to just integrate what's been released. As we call the divine and the golden light of divine sovereignty to shine on you, filling up your entire being with unconditional love, authenticity, and truth. How do you feel now? See if you want to adjust your posture and how it feels to be alive as you ground fully back into the physical realm, fully anchoring this into the physical body, feeling it in. Taking a nice deep breath in through the mouth and make a sigh, let it go. Ah. And just fully returning, grounding back in, and taking a moment of gratitude for yourself for being on this journey, for completing this sacred ritual together around the world. Let's place our hands close together but not touching, and imagine that everyone listening around the world is in between our hands. And if you feel guided, if you're overflowing, let's send that divine energy to anyone that's still in need, listening, live or recorded, throughout space and time. Channel that golden light through your body, into your hands, seeing and feeling everyone listening, dissolving any last blocks, being at peace, awakening, smiling, celebrating. How does that feel as we smile and know that it is done by the power of the divine within you? We are one, and so it is. Just feel that energy around the world, activating us deeper. Just receive now the buzzing, opening our hearts even wider to receive all the miracles that are flooding into our lives. You might even get a glimpse of some that are about to happen. Just smile and know that it is done. And when you're ready, we can gently open our eyes and fully come back. Thank you so much for co-creating this experience together. I'm truly honored. And I'd love to hear for a moment how that was for you. What shifted? Mm. Wow, I'm getting such a waterfall of beautiful words. Wow, euphoric remembrance. Oh, wow. I'm so honored. And remember, this was all you. This is just you choosing to go deeper within, to trust, to surrender. And it's just the beginning. This is just the appetizer for tomorrow. So please ensure you can join to really experience the miracles and the awakening that we're speaking of here. Mm, wow, such deep shares. I'm actually a little autistic still, so I can actually read all of these really fast. I don't know about you guys, but it's really beautiful to just absorb all of these incredible shares, and I'm feeling all of you and just the releases that happen. And remember, there's going to be some more waves of release, right? Because you've made some agreements here, some powerful agreements that are just beginning to unfold. And don't be surprised if some miracles start to happen, some shifts in your relationships, someone from your past might reach out, right? And these are all just lessons and tests for you to just be authentic, right? Speak from your heart. Remember that everything is divine, and let go of attachments to anything. Just take a moment with me and just accept whatever happened. It's like, okay, I was guided to come here. This happened. It's just beginning. And take a moment of gratitude for yourself and for all the ancestors and the angels and all the beings that may be invisible but have been holding you throughout your life, through many lifetimes, and are here celebrating with tears in their eyes the revolution in your family, the things that they've suffered to bring you here so that you can unlock it for your heart, which is the world, which is everyone. So thank you so, so much for today. And we're going to just share a few instructions for integration, which is so important. And then we're going to shift to Fatu to help us as well, maybe answer a few questions, and then let you go so you can integrate. So my recommendation is to journal what came up, right? There might be things that you want to look at deeper. Take a salt bath or at least a shower and allow that energy to cleanse you. If you can, get in nature, hug a tree, hug a few trees, and just really let that reconnect. A lot of you will start to see more crisp visuals. I've seen a lot of that in the chat. That's one of the things that can happen because you're basically dissolving all these filters of reality. And so not only will you have that, but you'll be able to start feeling the densities and people around you. And some of you might even see colors and auras. We're not going to get attached to any of that. But if that happens, just know that it's part of the awakening process. And today is really just the preparation to purify our vessel so that we can really go deep and install the divine operating system tomorrow, which is going to be sealed in and what's going to allow a new timeline to unfold. And so that integration is so important. And so make sure that you join us in our free library where we're going to share playlists. We're going to share little integration rituals for you and all the beautiful things so that you can align. And if anything comes up, you can also share if you have any questions in our community. It's completely free. And that's going to allow you to receive individual support from me and the team here for whatever you need. So please join that community. We're about to put it in on the screen here. You can also email us at info@dreamporting.com, and that's going to guide you if you have any questions on logistics as well. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here and sharing. It's truly an honor. So here is our QR code, and we'll also be sharing it in our email. Take a moment to join our free community. That's how we stay in touch, and we can support you for the next 7 days here, because a lot is going to be unlocked. So keep going, keep flowing, and it's truly an honor to be here with all of you. It's so beautiful to feel all of your energies. So I'm going to hand it off to Fatu, who's also been here activating and doing a group energy clearing with me, and that we have in our academy here every week. And so thank you so much for co-creating this, and we'll pass it on to Fatu.
All right. Thank you so much, Daniel. But most importantly, thank you for each and every one of you for lending us your energy, but importantly, trusting us with your hearts. I can feel the shift in this container, the magic that we co-created together. And this is just day one. We have another epic day two tomorrow. We'll start exactly at 8 a.m. PST. So please convert that to your local time zone. And as always, make sure you come in, be present, bring your blanket, or find a comfortable place, something to write with. As Daniel said, we did deep work, and some of the work that he did and I co-facilitated with him, I learned in the academy. And this work, if you're just kind of really in the space, allow the space to continue to start to integrate with you. Some of you will experience a burst of emotions. This could be loving thoughts, excitement, dancing, whatever the energy is trying to do, allow it to flow through you and ground. Some of you might just want to sit and just kind of be by yourself. That's totally fine as well. One thing I cannot emphasize more than anything: journal, journal, journal. We were dissolving timelines and things are going to start moving very quickly. Even if it's a word, capture it. Some of you will sleep very beautifully and peacefully tonight. Some of you might have very active dream state. Whatever happens, that's okay. We were working with divine intelligence that knows exactly the right amount of energy to transmute through your body temple. Now let's talk about food. You just had what we call energetic surgery. Some of you might be very hungry, and we released a lot of layers. You might want a childhood meal. You might want something salty. You might want something sweet. Or you might not be hungry at all. Whatever happens, don't judge it, just observe it from a place of love and allow the energy to guide you. Now, drink lots of water because water is a good conductor of energy. We channeled quite a lot of divine energy through your body temple. Water will help with clearing and processing some of those emotions. Other than that, if you need any support, remember you can connect with us in our community that was posted in the chat and the QR code. And also at info@dreamporting.com is our email that's also in the chat for you guys. From my heart, Daniel's heart, and our amazing team at Dreamporting, we love you and we look forward to seeing you today. Welcome to who you've been looking for. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. PST. And Daniel is back on. I'll pass it on to Daniel.
Thank you, Fatu. So much love to you and everyone here. It's so beautiful just feeling everyone's energy here together. We built such a coherent field. And last time we did this, we measured it with Stanford technology that measures psychic phenomena, and we had huge spikes as soon as we called in our angels and guides. And so we're literally shifting the quantum field of the earth when we're coming here together in coherence. So I just want to honor that as well. And here we go. So I just want to end by just inviting you a very simple body testing technique, because you want to just surrender now. Things are going to shift in your life and you want to say yes to what's in alignment. And you might be, for example, a few days ago, I was so tired. I didn't want to go to this event. I just got to Miami and I decided to let me just test my body. My body gave me such a strong yes. And literally I made my new best friend and met some incredible connections. It led me on such an adventure. Like, thank God I listened. If I was just staying home and said no, I would just not have experienced that timeline, right? It's so powerful. So just imagine if you want to stand up, I'll show you. A lot of you have done this before, but you can just ask your body, show me a yes. And for me, when I say show me a yes, my body starts moving forward. And then show me a no. And for me and most people, my body starts moving back, right? And so this is very simple now when you want to make a decision small enough, like, should I eat this meal, or should I connect with this person, or should I make a boundary, right? You can just let your body, now that it's more attuned and purified, help guide you. So start practicing that. I invite you to play with that a few times today until our call tomorrow, to make a few choices. You have always so many choices you can make, and letting your intuition guide you. This is one of many ways that you can choose to allow yourself to be guided, or choose the ways that work for you if there are better ways for you. So really grateful that you're all here. Please join our community. We'll be chatting with all of you there and sending some beautiful playlists and a little integration ritual here shortly. And just sending you so much love from my heart. And I look forward to seeing you very soon. Lots of love, everyone.